Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this reading we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of April in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your Rose Oracle card. For you, the card that came out is the Healing the Mother Line. Healing and stress, ancestral work, mother line, growing up. So whatever this card comes up, there's something that you've been through. You've been healing from something. You've went through some difficult times, and maybe there are certain patterns in your life that you've seen from your parents, and you need to kind of recover from that. Maybe there are some bad examples that you don't want to repeat. Maybe there's something that you want to avoid and you want to learn from it. This might be definitely connected to your childhood. Maybe something happened with your mother or in your mother line, but definitely connected to your ancestry, whatever kind of you've seen patterns there. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Strength card, which is a great energy of self-confidence, being brave and being strong and making bold moves in your life. So this can be connected to a decision, or it can be also just an indication that your self-confidence is key this period of time in your life, whether you are in a relationship or you're trying to meet somebody new. Trusting yourself, trusting who you are is key. So make sure that you have a lot of self-confidence and you don't feel any kind of shame for anything. But let's see the first card we have here. The first card we have here is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the card of fear, anxiety, and nightmares. So this is the card that's telling me that there's something that happened in the past been troubling you. Something is on your mind all the time. You kind of keep thinking about it, and you're kind of up all night. You're not able to sleep because of it. This is very important for you to trust yourself, very important for you to kind of chase those negative thoughts away, because they're obviously not letting you sleep. So there's something that's keeping you up all night. You also have here the Death and Rebirth card, which is a card that's an indication of an end of a cycle in your life, and also a beginning of a new one. So whenever this comes up, this is really just all about transition. It's all about that something ended and something new is beginning. And whenever this is kind of like the death representing that something is dead, done, over with, and you shouldn't really fight against whatever this change is, because I can see that with the Nine of Swords you have hard time dealing with this change, whatever this change was. Again, this can be an end of a relationship, this can be an end of a cycle in your life, or an end of a chapter in a relationship as well, when a new one is beginning. Maybe you're getting married, maybe you are expecting children. There's something here that's connected to an end of a cycle that's keeping you up all night. And you also have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the card of joy, happiness, celebration, and a new beginning, a new chapter. This is the card of 1111, when the doors are opening up for you. This can be definitely marriage for some of you. Maybe there's some kind of an end of a marriage, but it can be also that the relationship is turning into marriage, because the Four of Wands is all about happiness, joy, celebration. It can be also a birth of a child for some of you that might be keeping you up all night, and you've been very brave about it. But there's something joyful here, right? There's something that is worth celebrating when the Four of Wands comes up, when you're feeling home in a relationship, or it is definitely connected to your home, this change you're going through. You also have here the High Priestess, which can be the card of secrets. It can be the card of feelings, and intuition and listening to our inner voice. So it might be that, your intuition might be telling you to be brave, to be self-confident in through this change, whatever you're going through. Some of you might be very attractive this period of time, because the High Priestess can be an indication of somebody who's very attractive. Some of you might be dealing with somebody who's very attractive, but High Priestess can be, as I said, secrets, because she's mute and she doesn't talk about things. And for some of you, there might be some kind of a secret here that's keeping you up all night. It might be even a birth of a child, or something that's a big change in your life that you are keeping it in secret. And you also have here the Lovers. The Lovers is a beautiful card. This is the card of a love attraction, attracting alike. So I think you're definitely very radiant and you're able to attract somebody. Whenever this card comes up, this might be that you are about to meet your soulmate, or you might be already with your soulmate. Definitely can be a card of marriage on its own, but with the Four of Wands, no doubt about it. Lovers can be also a card of decision. Some of you might have to make a big decision. Maybe you need to make a decision whether you want to get married or not. But this is also a card of yes. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helps you. And you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with the reality. So the next card we have here is the King of Swords. The King of Swords can be somebody who's very wise, can be a person who's very smart, logical, and he definitely speaks his mind and approaches things from a data perspective. And for him, the truth is very important. So some of you might be in touch with somebody. Maybe you're the one who's really focusing on the truth, but it might be as well that the truth is coming out. So this secret maybe that you've been holding on to, maybe this secret that you've been keeping, it might have come out, and that created a big change. Maybe the secret is connected to your ancestors. Maybe the secret is connected to your mother line, something that happened when you grew up, but you've been very brave about it, and maybe that's what kind of causing you challenges. The next card we have here is a Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. This is the card of joy, happiness, celebration. And this is kind of like the card of wish fulfillment. I kind of get a sense that even though this secret, if you go down the secret path, I think if you had a secret, you're definitely lifted up by coming it out in the air and have the truth revealed. So with the Nine of Cups, I definitely feel that lifting of those heavy feelings, and that's what this jumping from joy is describing. But for some of you, this might be practically that maybe somebody that you've been wishing for, somebody that you've been dreaming about, is coming into your life. Like you have the Lovers, which is the card of law of attraction. This is the card of soulmate connection. So some of you might pretty much meet your soulmate, or somebody that you've been trying to attract, manifest into your life. And you also have here the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is very romantic. Page of Cups is also a dreamer. And maybe some of you have been feeling as well that maybe your dreams are not going to manifest because they're going to only come to life when pigs fly. But I think there's going to be something that's going to surprise you here. with this Page of Cups, something that you've been wishing, something that you've been dreaming about, with the connection of the Nine of Cups. But Page of Cups can be a young person as well, a person who's younger, somebody who's very dreamy, romantic, but it can be also a message, a romantic message of some sort, that might be an invitation for a date, or maybe you're gonna get some romantic text messages with some heart emojis. And let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, which is a beautiful energy of especially with the lovers. It is an emotional balance, a very nostalgic feeling, a feeling when you kind of think back to the good old days when everything seemed nicer, kinder. Some of you might be connecting with somebody from the past, a childhood friend, a lover of some sort, that you might be kind of get some kind of romantic message, or even an ex might be coming back. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.